Prove that there are no integers with x squared minus 5 times y squared is equal to 2. So we have given this equation and we have to prove that there are no integer solution. There are no integer solutions of this given equation. So writing this equation, x squared minus 5y squared is equal to 2. Now rearranging this equation yields x squared is equal to 2 plus 5y squared. Now taking modulo 5 across the equation, taking modulo 5, we get x squared will be congruent to 2 plus 5y squared mod 5, and this will be congruent to x squared will be congruent to 2 plus 0 mod 5, because if we divide x square by 5 we get x squared, and if we divide 2 by 5 we get 2 as a remainder, and if we divide 5y squared by 5 we get 0 as a remainder, because 5 is divisible by 5. So we get x squared is congruent to 2 plus 0 mod 5, and we can write it as x squared is congruent to 2 mod 5. But we know that x squared is not congruent to square modulo 5. So this equation has no integer solutions, and if we squared all the numbers up to 5, we cannot get residue 5, residue 2. Let's square all the numbers up to 5 and try to find the residues mod 5. So we have x squared mod 5. So if we try to find out x square mod 5, so we have to square all the numbers up to 5. So let 0 squared is congruent to 0 mod 5, and 1 squared will be congruent to 1 mod 5, 2 squared is congruent to 4 mod 5, or 2 square is congruent to minus 1 mod 5, because if you divide 4 by 5 we get minus 1 as a remainder. And 3 squared is congruent to 9 mod 5, or 3 squared is congruent to 4 mod 5, because if we divide 9 by 5 we get 4 as a remainder. And 4 squared will be congruent to 16 mod 5, which is also congruent to 1 mod 5. Similarly, 5 squared is congruent to 0 mod 5, because if you divide 5 squared by 5 we get 0 as a remainder. So from this information we can write E square modulo 5 as, so perfect E square mod 5 will be equal to minus 1 0 1 4 mod 5. So we can see here from this information there is no residue 2 while treating the perfect square modulo 5. There is no residues of 2. There is no residue 2. And from the given equation we have find x squared is congruent to 2 mod 5, which is a contradiction. So the equation x squared minus 5y squared is equal to 2 has no integer solutions, because x square is not congruent to perfect squared modulo 5. Perfect squared modulo 5, hence proved.